Aerfin as a business was founded based on providing engineering services primarily on the power plant aircraft engines. In 2013 we'd reached a point of growth in the company where we needed to bring in some external financial support. That came in the form of Carval Investors, a majority shareholder of Aerfin. They joined the company in 2014. That's given us the capital to grow the company. As part of that development we needed to expand into airframe components. That in itself was a big challenge for a business that was primarily involved with aircraft engines. We elected to go down the road of an acquisition to give us the full nose-to-tail support service for the whole aircraft. We located a company based in the southeast of England, Airline Services Components, and integrated that business as part of the overall Aerfin operation. So I'm delighted to say that today we've got a complete nose-to-tail with airframe component services and aircraft engines. So it's gone extremely well with a fully integrated service with an emphasis actually on component trading of airframe parts rather than the engines. That integration process was very important to the company. I'm delighted with the team in Gatwick. They're doing a fantastic job. Aerfin is involved in providing supply chain solutions. The majority of the aircraft operational cost is in material and maintenance management services. So Aerfin provides the supply chain to lower that operational cost for airlines. So as a company we're looking to develop contracted revenues by working very closely with some of the airlines. The airlines we work with provide us with a lot of data. Data is one thing, but turning that into usable information is incredibly important to understand the economics of the programs we're entering. That means we need a lot of engineering staff to look through this data, this information from the aircraft, understand the component reliabilities, understand the failure rates, understand the ongoing cost of maintenance. So the people in the business are incredibly important. As you can see behind me with the aircraft engines we disassemble our own engines. Having the right people on board with the right technical competencies and the training has been very important to the business. We're very fortunate in South Wales that we've got a pool of excellent people. Local universities have been very proactive within the training organisations that they've provided us with the skills necessary to move the business forward, so very important. Effectively, being in the business that we're in, we need access to equipment in order to export in the first place. So our product and services are a function of the assets that we buy. So we need to look at our markets both in terms of origination to import equipment, which will then subsequently be exported. So our sales and marketing is very much involved in sourcing and origination of equipment. The vast majority of aircraft today, in terms of aircraft retirements, will be in Asia. So we look towards Asia for our opportunities to import, and then we would look to Europe and Asia and the United States in terms of export. So we follow the global trends in maintenance, repair and overhaul and asset demand to take us to whichever markets we need to be, and it's a global market. In terms of evaluating our future strategy, we see working very closely with the manufacturers in delivering some of those supply chain solutions for the mature product to be a way forward. So working very closely with the OEMs throughout the whole supply chain, not just the larger manufacturers, but also the piece part component providers is very important to the business. With the recent acquisition of the 15 aircraft from Saudi Arabian Airlines, it's allowed us to access the Embraer product market, the regional jets. We see the regional jet market as a big growth market for the company. We're pretty excited about the opportunities that the company faces, expansion to the United States, and also with the A320 and 737 product line into Asia. Asia represents a fantastic opportunity, and we're really looking forward to developing the business overseas into that global market.